My mom kicked me out at 19 with nothing. Years later, I came back and showed her exactly what her rejection built. I was 2 semesters into community college when my mom told me to leave. No warning, no build-up. A Tuesday evening after dinner, she put her fork down and said, "I want you out by the end of the week." I asked why. She said she was tired of carrying dead weight. I was working part-time at a grocery store, paying her $300 a month toward rent. I cooked 4 nights a week, cleaned the apartment top to bottom every Sunday. None of that mattered. My older brother Cedric still lived there too. He was 24, worked about 15 hours a week at a vape shop, and paid 0 rent. Ate her food, used her car, spent most of his time gaming in the back bedroom. She never said a word to him about it. When I asked why he got to stay, she said because Cedric doesn't talk back and knows his place. I packed everything I owned into 2 garbage bags and a backpack. I had $740 in my checking account. No car, no credit history, no family member willing to pick up the phone. My dad left when I was 6 and never came back. I found a room in a shared house for $475 a month. 4 tenants, 1 bathroom, no air conditioning. I got a second job at a copy shop paying $13.50 an hour. Between both jobs, I cleared about $2,100 a month. After rent, food, and bus fare, I had maybe $200 left over. I kept going to school, took the 6 a.m. bus to make my 8 o'clock lecture, grocery store from noon to 5, copy shop from 6 to close. I slept about 5 hours a night and I held that pace for 2 solid years. Finished my associate degree with a 3.6 GPA. No one in my family came to the ceremony. I didn't invite anyone either. After graduation, I applied to everything. Got hired at a logistics company as a shipping coordinator making $42,000. 2 promotions in 2 years. By 25, I was an operations supervisor earning $68,000 with full benefits. I moved into my own apartment, bought a used Camry with cash, started a savings account, and refused to touch it no matter what. By 27, I had enough for a down payment. Put $28,000 down on a $185,000 house. 3 bedrooms, fenced yard, quiet street. I spent 1 full weekend painting every room by myself. During all of this, my mother called me 0 times. Not on my birthday, not on Christmas, not when I graduated, nothing. Cedric texted me once asking to borrow $500. I left it on red. The only person in my family who stayed in touch was my Aunt Gloria, my dad's sister. She'd check in every few weeks. Never trash-talked my mom, but never pretended what she did was acceptable either. When I turned 28, my mom called, out of nowhere. She said she'd been thinking about me and wanted to reconnect. She asked how I was doing and where I was living. I told her I owned a house. The line went quiet for a good 10 seconds. "You own a house? 3 bedrooms, fenced yard. How?" I worked. She asked if she could come see it. I said fine. She came the following Saturday. Pulled up in the same car she had when she told me to leave, except now it had a cracked bumper and a missing hubcap. I was standing on the front porch when she got out. She looked at the house, then at me, then back at the house. "This is yours?" Every square foot. I walked her through every room. She barely spoke. Ran her hand across the kitchen countertops. Looked out the sliding door at the backyard. Stopped in the hallway and stared at a framed photo of me in my cap and gown. "I didn't know you graduated," she said quietly. "You didn't ask." We sat at my kitchen table. She started crying. Said she was sorry for everything. That she didn't know what she was thinking. That kicking me out was the worst decision she'd ever made. I let her talk without interrupting. When she was done, I said one thing. "You called me deadweight. I want you to look around this house and tell me what deadweight built." She couldn't answer. Just sat there pressing a napkin to her face. She asked if Cedric could come visit sometime. I asked what he was up to these days. She said he was between jobs again. Still at home. Still in the back bedroom. She didn't say more than that. I told her Cedric was welcome to stop by, but I wasn't funding anything and I meant it. She nodded. At the door, she hugged me for a long time. Told me she was proud of me. I said thank you, but I didn't say it back. I wasn't ready for that, and I'm not sure I ever will be. She got in her car, and I watched it turn the corner